So hi everyone, welcome to another video. It's a bit of a strange one today. We're having to work with a camera inside. It's so windy here. We've got winds 50-60 mile an hour. I've just had like a canvas garage this morning, go about 80 feet down where it was and ended up in the side of the house. So I've had a bit of a disaster with that this morning. So the camera's inside the van and we're going to try get the dashboard out of this van. So if you've never done one before, I'll show you where all the bolts are and we'll try and get it out, so the camera will be swinging about a little bit because I daren't put it outside of its tripod in case it falls over. I made it as painless as possible for it at the minute. I've taken a few bolts out, a few things off. As I do these dashboards, what I do is I take as much trim off as I can to start with so I can see where I am and then get to the bolts from there. You can do them in reasonable time, they're not too difficult to do, so I won't worry about any day. It's going down a factory line in it, these, and so they can't be reckoned too difficult to get out in and out. Where should we start? Let's split camera around. We'll start with the steering wheel. So to get your airbag off, this is awkward because the steering wheel's upside down. If you wonder what blue sheet's flapping around, that's half of the other video that we've started with it. We've got the injector out and stuff. Have a watch of that. Still waiting for some bits to come for that, so we might as well do the inside. I want to check some wiring out. So to get the airbag out of these, this little metal spring here, there's a little hole there. And what you do is you put a screwdriver. It does help, by the way, to take off the cowling. So this has been smashed off, so the cowling around the steering column and stuff's gone already because this is broken down here, as you can see. But you do it from underneath really. So this screwdriver, or whatever you want to use, just goes through this hole here and then it pushes on that. Whoops, we've disconnected the battery, by the way. I've done these with battery connected, but disconnect your battery. This bit here pushes on that metal clip on there and then it should knock it up. I've had to knock this down. Disconnect it. Like that. Put that somewhere safe. End of the day, you don't want that to start banging off. Steering wheel, so you don't smack you in the face. Get yourself a Torx bit. You want a Torx, is it 50? They're so old these, I can't tell. I think it's a 50. Yeah, T50 Torx. Slacken your bolt off, give it a bash at either side, it should come off. We might upgrade the steering wheel on this. I've seen a few people that have upgraded, so we'll take this off. That's your airbag, that's your horn. Let's get that off like that. So it's not a bad steering wheel, to be honest. It's in reasonable condition, that one. Some are really grubby and grotty. So this is your ribbon, your squibble, and this can also cause problems with your airbags. If you just lift this little flap up here, there's a little piece of wire. I'm going to move this camera around a bit today. In fact, I'll take it off and I'll show you. So to get this off, there's a little plastic grommet there. You lift that up, unplug everything, and we take these dashboards out. You've got to make sure you put the plugs and feed them back where they came from. Tie wrap them to something, because if you get them trapped, the dashboard won't sit properly at all. So just make sure that you seat it properly. I do believe this van had its ECU taken off to try in another van, and that's why all this is smashed a bit. It failed on the van, so he never replaced it all. But it's helped me out a little bit here. Just be careful and plugging everything up, break anything. So there's your scribble bit of wire in there. Down there. Take this off like that. This panel don't come off, you see, down here, so you've got to be careful with that. Right, let's get this off here. If you pop that up, if this little white clip up here, undo this. Oh, look, we're going back for more sockets. So it's not a 20, it must be a 20. Just a sec. What, we're in 5 minutes and we're already walking to the toolbox. 15. Let's try a 20. I think it's a 20. That T20 Torx. There we go. And a little clip there. Give us a wiggle. Come on. There we go. So that's a scribble, so it's that bit there, that little white clip there, and that goes down there. So what can happen sometimes, the airbag light comes on. I've had this idea, this little ribbon can break. I won't snap it off because I don't want to break it. But inside there's a little ribbon, and sometimes that can break. So as you turn your steering wheel, it moves inside there, and that can often break. So that can be an airbag issue. This one looks alright, to be honest. A lot of people have trouble with the flashers not working, so you just unclip that. If you can remember how to do it, you unclip it somewhere there and it just slides out. I remember that you just pull it. Does it push up? Can't remember, to be honest now. I think it just unclips from there. I can't remember how to do it. Let's have a go. How do we do it out of there? Oh, it's there, I think. Oh yeah, you need a... We'll have a look at that. So we'll keep that to one side because we definitely need that. Let's unclip the clocks. Somebody's had them out, so there's 2 screws there, lift that up. Well, people put all sorts of clocks in these. One's from, do believe Renault Clio ones fit, I think. It's so to get out of these sometimes. These little tabs at the back and everything, they're just, I know the security to stop the clocks falling out, but a bit of a nuisance, to be honest. So we'll clean them up. If your screen breaks, you can get another screen. You can just clip that off. This one's broken actually, look. So you push them clips in there. Attention dashboard removal to the explanation of a dashboard, isn't it? But look, you can take that off there if you want, get another one from the scrapyard. I think I've got another set of clocks. Might want to do some needle change. I don't know if you can do that or not. But yeah, so that's if you want to swap that. Put it on passenger seat for a minute. So you just have to remember where stuff's gone really and what's threaded through where. Let's disconnect that. Light leveling switch. We've got a box around passenger side for all this. This normally won't come out like this. You've got to lift the dash up and then flick this out. There's a bolt on this BCM here, I'll show you. So let's just get that there. I've no idea what's been going on with this, but let's have a look. That to there. Just get the ignition wires. So that's down there. So that's that bit of work. Most of the work's at this side. We're going to take off all the trim. I'll have to just spin the camera around that side though so you can actually see it. Because it's windy, it might blow it over. You'll see when the dashboard goes in there, you can't do this like this. Like I said. So this is your BCM body control module. These can fail. I'm not sure if they fail from coffee cups and stuff on here. On this side it runs down there, water damage. But once that goes, I think you can either have it reprogrammed or somebody can have a look at it. I have to get another one with the same part number on. I'm not too sure, I've never had one of them fail, but I've known them, people comment on body control modules and that's where it is. So that's that and that. That's out of the way. So we should have some screws in here somewhere, unless they've been removed. So there's one there and another one at this side. So to get them out, it is, I believe, a T20. I believe you can hear the wind, it's horrendous. Yeah, it's a T20. By the way, there's some of the coffee cup holders. Take the side pockets off, and there's 2 bolts in there, 2 bolts on the other side. Put them in a bag because you're guaranteed to lose them. That's them 2 out, them 2 out. That radio's already loose because somebody's had that in bits, so we can spin that round to there. Get rid of this because we're going to put a better radio in it. That can go straight in the skip. That must be for the steering wheel control module, that thing there. Scotch locked hit the things. So it's on your radio as well. Missing there. Why is that stuck in there? Don't know, it's getting cut off anyway. That's that gone. Somebody on there would know a radio code for this, but I don't know it, but we won't be going back in anyway. That's that gone. Taking that trim off there. This pocket should come out of here if I do it gently enough. So normally without filming these, I can do it in about 45 minutes ish to get these dashboards out. So they're not that horrendous. Take that off there. So there'll be a screw there, there's one back there, there's one behind the radio, which is there, sometimes people miss. You need extension bars about a metre long. Right, I'm going to take this thing off here now, so I go to the other side. Just be careful with wind, like I say, it's pretty bad here. It's not good. And get rid of that stuff off the seatbelt. Let's put that there. Let's go to the other side. Right, so around here, just put this stuff back in the box. We've got a box outside here. Let's get rid of that one. So this bit down here is the old T20s. Take that off there. pop that up there. It seems to have quite a stiff gear thing, so I don't know if the cables are sticking or there's an issue with it, but we need to look at that as well. It's slack on the gearbox, but the gear selector's nowhere near soft. Need a new hazard switch because that one's shot. Got all these nuts and bolts. Got a little bag for these nuts and bolts. Just take it curry hook. How about that? Worth a fortune then. Take your curry, take that out. Take that out over in these vans and you're doomed. Right. Tidy up. They've got another 2 bolts, another 3 here. There's one there, one round there. Let's get these out. Let's get the heater controls out. It's probably worth checking your bulbs in here and all. I've had a nightmare, Dana, with my heater. It's awful. Is it 3 or 2 on this one? I'm sure there's 3 on these. Hang on. Let's see who's had one out. Yeah, it's there, look. That's your heater control. There might be some dead end wires around here because your van might not have certain stuff on it. I think we might have a plug here that's not used. Yeah, we've got a brown plug there not used on this one. Disconnect that. These cables just pull out. Brown cable does that. I've done some on heater control, so if you're interested in it springing back and stuff like that, it can be related to these cables being bent. Didn't go successfully if I remember, because the cables I got from a scrapyard didn't fit. But one, if you want to know, brown is for that, and the black tab one is for that. Take that out of there. So that brown switch it used on my van. I've just got lock and unlock, which is that black plug. Take that out of there, and your lights are there. There's one there and one there. Some people put LEDs and stuff in them and all sorts, but I'd probably just double check them both before you probably back together. It's like Russian roulette on the night time, trying to work out if you've got any sort of heating or whatever's on. So that's that one. Some bolt screws here, look. Can be reasonably tight. These, it does help to use an impact gun. He says. That one because someone seems to have designed it where you can't get your bolt in. Never mind, do it by hand. This white connector here, you can see. That does all your central locking in your radio and stuff like that. So work that out, and there's you can just unplug that because that loom goes up and round. I'll show you in a minute. This dashboard's goosed. I think I can get one for about 20 quid from a breakers, but I've got to go do all this again. Ow, the door's just hit me on the leg because the wind's blowing through. I've got to do this all again on a scrapper, but I'll be a bit quicker doing it that way than just talking through this. I can't film at a breakers obviously, so you'll have to just follow this one or skip to bits you want to know or what you don't want to know. But I fancy painting this dashboard. I'm sick of this colour van, this dashboard. I'll explain about this bit as well, this black bit on top. People often comment about that, changing that. I'll have a look at that as well if we get this out in a reasonable time. Got some bolts going there. So this bit here, this is just connected to a little clip-on plug. Disconnect that. He says that goes up there like that. Disconnect that. So that loom goes round up there to your radio. Look. Remember to fish it through like that as well. It does help. Just have to remember that's there. stuff fat up there. It is hard to get these out sometimes. There's an earth wire there as well. A bucket gearbox. I think that's presumably for the stereo and stuff. I think it's 13mm that, but that can be, you can forget to do that as well, it can be a right pain. So this side here, again there's 2 bolts here. Some aftermarket stuff in here. I don't know what this is, but there's some wires in here that shouldn't be in here. I don't know what that is. Whoa. Whoa, if you can see it in the wind, it's the stuff blowing about all over. That's that there. I think there's a speaker or something under there, under this driver's. Oh, there is in this pocket here, but that'll come out in a minute or two. There's one there, then bolts there. It should be loose-ish, I think. Can you see? Look. There we go. Look. Sorry, I had to just, loads of stuff just blown all over the drive, but we ain't gone anywhere. Oh, only heater thing, that shroud round there just blown down, get out, down drive. Right, so we're loose there. Speaker wires, they've got to go. That on there. Right, can we give it a wiggle and let's go out, I need to go out over the side again. Right, if I miss any bolts out, I'm bound to miss 1 or 2. I always do doing this job. I just need a we're stuck on just the steering column bit. Oh, there we go. I can't believe just that nut there. That on there. Is that key out? Smash key we've had it, haven't we? That in there. Right. And just gently. Let's get that off there. That's 12. Look at that, 12, 11, got a 10 in a 13mm hole in this. 10mm and 13mm sockets are the vein of my life. Where is it? What a nightmare. Right. Let's get that off there. To be honest, I could just snap that. I actually think it might have to be cut, that, because it is cut, because it's a thingy one. It's not a slotted one. How many times have I been back? Should have a bet. How many times has Mark walked backwards and forwards to the garage to get some tools? Oh, God. Get rid of that. Right. Gotta be careful and feed stuff back through. Oh, V2 pot. Come on. Come on. If you wanted them clips out, you can't get them, yeah, he just falls out. So that's that out. Just gently tease it away, it's quite easy to rip it and snatch at it. And your money, 12p richer. So that's most of that side out. Let's turn the camera out again, go out the side of the van. Give it a wiggle. There we go, look. This side's not too bad, you see, this side, because there's hardly out there. But it's fishing all them wires round there, to be honest. You just got to remember how you did it. The really light wires, so the aerial is clipped. Oh, sorry, I'm spinning this camera around, but the aerial wire there is just clipped it back at the dashboard. It should come away. There'll be a speaker wire to do it other side. Let's have a look. Yeah. Right then. So it's gonna look a bit odd this, but it's gonna come towards the camera now. I need this out. You've got to be patient with these to get them out. Great lighter wires. That thing there. You get that off. I don't know what it's like near you, but when the weather's awful here, it's really bad. It's quite dangerous, to be honest, so be careful. That's that. I've got traps here. This is a radio wire, I think, that I caught. And this is what I mean, you've got to remember where stuff goes. It's a little bit of, don't snatch at it. Coming out this time, look. It's coming out. There we go. Voila. Quick. So a little bit of an interruption, so it's taken me half an hour. Right. Right then, so there you go. I don't know what that is, but there's some wires down here, look, that I don't know what they are or what they're connected to, but I just don't rip them off. We'll go through all wiring. Find out, it's got this blue plug here. This links to the back bit. You don't need to undo that. All your fuses there. This is what we were interested in, but I'm going to have to come back to that. I want to know now I want to know now if we can get electric windows in this. That relay is not like my van, but I don't know if Vivaros and Nissans are different. Renaults and Vauxhalls are wide different, but we'll have to sort that. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. I'll get the dashboard out. A little bit of interruption there, I'm sorry about that. Stuff blew down the driver to go and quickly get it. Hopefully you'll watch it. You can go backwards and forwards if you want to do yours. You can see what it's like. I'll give you a quick spin round of everything else that's on there that's missing now. You get to quite a lot of stuff with dashboard out. It's not the end of the world, is it? It's probably half an hour job, but take your time. Unplug everything. That can be a failure on these. Clutch switch. Sometimes when you put your foot on it, on your car, it drops the revs, or it revs up a little bit funny. I've heard clutch switch can fail on that. I don't know why it does that, but I've heard a few people say they swapped it, it's been fine. What else can we check? We can do some other bits and bobs when we get sorted out. It's not ideal with weather. I need to get all this cleaned up now and have a look at others, see what bits we need to do, and see for these windows, which will be coming up, whether I need to splice wires into this van to make it electric windowed, or it's got a plug and play system like on my silver van that we did a video on. So that'll be to come. So thanks everyone for watching, and I mean that from everywhere over the world. I can't believe how many people just watched a few videos. It's a massive it's massive for me. That we've got 240 subscribers. That's from today when I post this video up. So I'm really chuffed with that. Got quite a few more people. Let's get to 1,000 for end of December. That'd be great. It helps the channel massively, that. But hopefully I'm helping other people, and that's what I do it for. You know, it's helped me YouTube, and hopefully if you've got a van like this, you can salvage it and save it. It's in post state, this one, so we've got quite a bit to do on it to get it up and running again properly. I forgot to tell you that thing that blew into my garden, it's hit the side of the van, it's put a ding in it, so that's to repair now as well. It's getting worse. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy this video and other ones I've doing on this van. And thanks everyone that has subscribed, and I'll catch everybody next time in the next video. Thanks very much. See you all later. Bye for now.